guys. Let me give you a preview. Guys, it's a big day at Farming on the Rocks today, right? It's graduation day for my Susumba. Welcome to the channel, guys. How are you doing? I have to make my customary tomato stop. I check out the height of this tomato plant, and it actually went up and is making its way back down. Guys, I am going over to my Susumba right after harvesting these. How are you doing, guys? I am doing great on the rocks, and I just can't wait to show you my harvest over there. It is just always such a pleasure to plant, especially from seed. Guys, most of what I plant is from seed, but tree-like stuff, not like quick crop vegetables, and then harvest it. I just cannot believe we're harvesting Susumba today, right after these tomatoes. Let me hurry because I'm filming late in the afternoon, guys, even though you're seeing this in the early morning. So need to hurry along. Guys, they're falling off the tree like mangoes. This is sign. Look at this, guys. The other day Steve was out here helping me to water, and I saw him eating them just like I do off of the tree. Was the best feeling ever. I had no idea that he would eat them like that. Even though I give him in salad, I didn't know he would eat it like that. It's just the best feeling ever. And that you're filled with them, guys. Some falling to the ground. I'm going to pick up those and give to Rosie. Can you see this? Guys, we went to the market to try and get Irish potatoes, and so I've been having a hard time growing those things. And I saw tomatoes for $600 per pound. And I said, I'm going home by the grace of God, my tomatoes are going to ripe for Christmas. Can you see that tomato blushing? That is what faith does. Planting faith, guys. My word. My word. Guys, I hope you're hearing me clearly, because I totally forgot my mic today. I hope you're hearing me loud and clear. There are so many on there. Some on the ground. Don't know why those rang up. Ooh, stop falling off. It's so pretty. This morning, Dad asked for them with his eggs. Can the Susumba fit in my container? You guys warned me about my bowl and my bountiful garden. Alright, let's move on, guys. Let us move on. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Look at this right here. Huh. Now when we talk about trees, usually I expect, guys, we had Susumba growing up in the country, but I've never seen it planted. It just grows wild. So I've never seen anybody plant it, so I have no idea how long this took to grow while living in the country. And believe it or not, guys, we planted these from seed. So that is what inside looks like, and it is basically just seeds in there. Let me just hold on. See, those are all little tiny seeds. The seeds are as small as tomatoes. Right, those are the seeds. So that's a whole lot of seeds. I have no idea how long this take to germinate, but these things, they grow wild in the country. In St. Mary, where I'm from, these grow like crazy everywhere. On the roadside, the river banks, it just grows wild. Alright, so I'm going to sow these and I'll keep you posted once they sprout. This spot I harvested my cabbage from recently. I'm going to sprinkle them in there and just sprinkle some soil over it and just see how many I get from that, and then I'll just take out 2 healthy plants and put in their own little containers. So yes guys, and now we're harvesting. Can you believe that? I cannot believe it. I don't even know. I think this is how we harvest it. And these are full, because if they get too big, they become hard and bitter. Chances are they might be a little bitter now, but I don't think too much. These ones are not ready. Can you see these? These aren't ready. Hey, I'm just so happy. So we planted these 5 months ago, and then they were transplanted, I think 3 months. I'm sure I can refresh your memory. 3 months, no, 2 months after they were planted, they were transplanted. And then look at this. Just look at this. Amazing. I cannot believe, guys, that it is 1 month since we planted these. Look at this. Just take a look at that, guys. So what I did, it seems all of the seeds grew. So what I did, as the seedling got bigger, I took out the smaller ones, and this, I left myself with 5 lovely healthy plants. And then I'm going to narrow that down even more. So what I'm going to do is leave 1 in here and take out 4, place in 4 separate containers, and then from those I'll probably keep 3. I might give away 1 or 2, but I'll definitely keep 3 of the plants. 1 is going to remain in a bucket, and then I'm going to keep 2 in 2 smaller containers to put out in the garden eventually when they get root bound. So let's work on the containers and my soil to get those going, right? Yes. The plant. These are the seedlings. They're looking so healthy and fat. Alright, so let me try and disturb the soil around them a little with the fork. Guys, I appreciate it so much. The more you live, the more you learn. Alright, so this is our seedling that we'll be putting in the bucket. Look how beautiful that is. It's so healthy and nice. Beautiful. Alright, so this is number 1. I'm going to try and water these as quickly as I can so that it experiences very little transplant shock. This one I don't think will suffer much though, because it is still so firm. The root is still so firm with the soil around it. So, and I'm going to mulch this little seedling. Guys, I just cannot believe we actually grew these from seed. This is amazing. Oh my word. Oh my word, guys. Trying to get them by the bunch. By the way, they're what we call maca thorns on these plants. Plenty. Oops. That one fell. Let me go get it. Right back here, guys. Got it. Now look at these, guys. These are what we call gully bean susumba, guys. we have a few more, well, one more plant over there that we need to harvest. Look at my plate. Look at my gully bean, guys. I'm going to cook these on Steve and Marie, and I'll share it on the community here so you can see. All right, let's go because the sun is setting on us. Guys, this is our other plant right here. Guys, this is our other plant, and this is planted in a 5-gallon bucket, guys. 5-gallon container. The drawback with that is that we have to water it every day, but when you're left with very little options, you do what you got to do. But the fact that it is producing in a container, I am just so thrilled. Look at that, guys. Oh, wow. This is the bucket that it is planted in, and it is about 2 p.m. at the minute, so the sun is in the middle of the sky. And so this is what we're talking about when I say we need to water it every single day, because in the midday this is how it looks, and even worse at times. The plants really goes under extreme pressure in the heat of the day, and that's due to the fact, even though the sun is very hot, it is hot everywhere, but on the rocks, and you see that everywhere, it's that type of rock, so it is dealing with the heat from the sun above, and also from the heat that is being generated from the rocks beneath. So the plants look, sometimes you wonder if they really can come back from it, the droop that is, but they really do. They come back from it, and come back from it so well. In the mornings it looks totally different. Take a look at this one that we harvested from. Look at these. They're really drooping, but these are even in smaller containers. These are 2-gallon containers, and you see how dry the soil is, and it was watered. So it is excruciating on the rocks. This one is up off of the rock, but even so, it's a 2-gallon container as well. Even so, that's how the plants look during the day, and this attract pests, because when the plants aren't able to fend off the pest during the days, that's when they attack them. So this one has white flies, and sometimes there are aphids. What I do, I just remove the damaged leaves. So that is what we contend with, but they still produce, as I said. Look at that. I'm going to make rundown coconut rundown, guys, because I feel like cooking it in coconut milk with a one of those salty fishes. Steve won't hear me. I think that way it will take away from what I remember of the taste. Alright, so let me give you, guys, let me give you a preview of what I'll be making, or how I'll be making it. So these are the beans. Hold on, guys. So let me show you what one of the beans look like. These are the beans, and what we normally do is just roll it off like that, off of the stem. So the stem is left, and then this is the little bean that we eat, and it is a relative of the eggplant. If you look at the leaves and even the blossoms, I'm gonna try and find a picture of the blossom to show you. There are blossoms over there, but it is getting dark, so you might not be able to see on film. So I'll just show you a picture of what the blossom look like. They look very much alike, the eggplant and the susumba, or gully bean. some countries refer to it as bitterball. I was just going way back in the brain. So this is it, and essentially what it is a little pod filled with tons of seeds. So when it is cooked, it is similar to it is like a tiny eggplant. So this is perfect because the seeds aren't even developed, and that is how you want to eat this. Otherwise it's going to be fibrous and a little bit bitter. So yes, that is what it looks like. Yeah, so I'm excited to do that recipe for you. So we planted this from seed, as you saw, and Steve just happened to bump into that plant, and we have our own Susumba now growing, and I'm excited because this is so good for us. This has so many health benefits, guys, and so we want to take advantage. Are you hearing the noise? We want to take advantage of. Yes, guys, as I was saying, I was busy trying to get a thumbnail. Yes, so we want to make use of the medicine that we grow in our own backyard, in our garden, and this is one such food that we can find creative ways to cook, and it is providing us with a lot of nutrition and medicinal benefits. And so I plan to plant a lot more of this sort of food in the garden. As I learn, I grow, and as I grow, I'll share what I learn with you guys. Alright, so if you notice the lighting might be a little bit different, that's due to the fact that it is night here, guys, and I need to leave the garden before mosquitoes lift me up. So yes, I'm so excited to share this harvest with you. Now I take my leave. Have a fantastic day. Appreciate you supporting this journey, because it has been a journey, and we're nearing the end of the year, and I am so grateful to you all. Thank you for the support. Please join me in 2025, which is a couple of days, believe it or not, but we still have a few more days left in this year together, right guys? Thank you again, and take care. Awesome.